Yo, what's going on, Skate Nation? This is your boy A Street, the artist, coming at you live right here at Cascade. Hey, guess what? We have the exclusive interview with the one and only DJ Miami. I've been waiting for this interview for so long, but right now he's in the building. With no further ado, DJ Miami.
What's going on? What's going on, Skate Nation? Skate Nation, it's your boy DJ Miami. We're right here live at Cascade.
Yes.
Yo, this is about to be the best interview ever. The best interview. Let me say it again. The best interview ever.
That's what I'm talking about.
Skate Nation in the building. DJ Miami in the building.
Yes.
It's about to go down.
That's what's up. My man, thank you so much for taking this interview with Skate Nation. How you feeling, my brother?
Oh, man. Feeling good. We're getting ready to go into a session in a minute.
Okay.
So the energy level is up there.
That's it. That's it.
Now. I'm just, the hands, the electricity, it's ready. I'm ready to rock.
That's cool, man. Yeah, so we came up here in the spot before everything goes on, before the doors open. So we're going to get right to the interview, DJ Miami. First of all, my brother, where did you get your name from? How did you come up with the name DJ Miami?
Okay, so I'm originally from Miami. I grew up in a town called Carroll City, same town, Rick Ross, Flo Rida, Pitbull. We all grew up in that city together. And my name actually started out as Maestro. Like a lot of my, my friends from growing up, they call me Stro or they call me Maestro. So when I moved to Atlanta a few years ago, there was so many Maestros out there. It's one that produced for Wayne and other Maestros around the city. So a friend of mine, a mentor, Charles T, he came up and he was like, look, we gotta distinguish you from everybody else. So he was like, why do we want to call you Miami Maestro? And so when I got up, I used the name Miami Maestro. That's still my producer names. I make beats and stuff like that. And when I got into DJing, it just kind of got shortened. And instead of just saying Miami Maestro, a lot of people just said Miami, MIA. So it just kind of, and I just rolled with it. I was like, okay, whatever works, let's run it. So I like DJ Miami. That's me. I'm Miami all day. So
that is so dope. Whoa! Now tell me this. Now we got a sense of your beginnings with your name. Now this path of DJing, how did you become a DJ? Like what's the story? How did you get to where you are now?
To start out, it really started with me doing a lot of studio work, making beats, producing records. I had an independent label back in Miami, Realist Records.
Okay.
And in doing that, I started realizing all of the dopest producers were also DJs. Like T-Pain, he was spin. Brian Michael Cox, he spins. Jermaine Dupri, he can spin on the turntable. Just Blaze, Swiss Beats, like all the dope producers were DJs. So it just kind of made sense for me to just gear towards and just take my path down that direction so it can make me a better producer. And in doing it, I fell in love with it, man. I just was like, oh man, I just love getting a reaction from skaters, if I'm doing something else like a club or anything like that, just getting that reaction when that record drops and people appreciate the record or the genre or the knowledge of the genre when you're DJing. It ain't no better feeling. It's just a high that you can't explain until you get up there and drop the needle.
That's dope. That's dope. It's interesting that you're talking about musical genres and you're talking about the ear that you have to have as a producer and that connection. What musical genres are your favorite?
So the stuff I listen to is probably the exact opposite of the music I spend a lot of time.
Okay.
Because I spend a lot of hip hop, R&B, house music. But a lot of times when I'm riding, I listen to a lot of jazz, country, EDM, a lot of pop, even sometimes just old stuff. Just stuff that's just old. Like it don't even have to be a particular genre. It can be Pat Benatar, it could be
okay.
The Eurythmics, U2,
yes,
Aretha Franklin. It could be Mel Waiters. I mean, I'm just really, good music is good music.
Right.
So I just, it's like a gumbo in my iPod when I'm driving or when I'm just at the house just vibing. It's just like music gumbo. It could be, I just kind of jump around from genre to genre trying to find his country. It could be Brantley Gilbert. It could be Reba McEntire. It
Oh
could
my
be
goodness.
Florida Georgia Line. I mean, just whatever just sounds good. Cause like no matter what the genre, it's always something's telling a good story.
Yes.
Musically, something's taking you on a journey, and it just if it hit me, then I rock with it.
Oh my goodness, man! With that wider range that you have, like, my God. So you said the music you listen to clearly is different than some of the musical selections that you have for the skate world. Okay, so what is your what is the process that you go through to select what you're actually going to spend in the skating rink?
When I spend for the rink, it's two things mainly. First thing, I always remind myself of this, whether it's a big session, small session, national, local, whatever it is. Miami, you're not playing for you. You're playing for the skaters. You're playing for everybody that's out there that's trying to get their roll on. You're playing for everybody that's out there trying to work that sweat up, trying to forget about whatever's going on, trying to get them on that road, get them on that skate high, get them on that trip. That's what your mission is. So that's rule number one. And then two, a lot of times I look at what people are skating on. They're skating on. If I see a lot of Rydell's out, that's gonna tell me to go in a certain direction. If I see a lot of Adidas skates, that's gonna tell me to go in a certain direction. If I see a lot of brownies even,
Okay.
it's gonna let me know what I gotta do. And I just, I try not to lean in one direction, too much. I try to really stay on a path, play a genre, stay there for a minute, give people a good workout who want to hear that. And then I try to musically and creatively go to another genre, which, if that means me going from hip hop into soul or into house. I just try to, figure out clever, interesting, creative ways to take skaters on that journey. That's my job.
Wow, that's what I'm saying, brother. And so you're reading the room.
Yeah, always read the room. Definitely I'm paying attention to what's happening on the floor. If I see people slowing down, if I see people kind of backing off of what I'm doing, then I try to go somewhere else and get the energy back up, get the energy back on. And just paying attention. Just like I said, it's not about me. I'm not gonna sit here and bounce,
right,
to a bunch of country music.
Right, okay.
When everybody, wants to hear ATL or they want to hear, house, or they want to hear JB or something else. I'm gonna definitely read the room and make it do it.
That's what's up, man. That's awesome. And I know that the skaters appreciate that because they're coming out here to get fed. Sounds like you serving them up exactly what they want.
Oh, yeah.
Now on the other end, DJ Miami,
Yeah.
are you a skater?
Am I a skater?
Yes.
Yes, I do skate. I do skate. I grew up in Miami, and Miami's not really a big. It's not a New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Cali, but we have there's a lot of skate culture there as well. We like to ride out in Miami. Everything in Miami is fast paced, so most Miami skaters a lot of times were traditionally known for just being on the outside and just riding out. We want to hear that So Def All Stars, that dirty down south bass music. That's what we roll. We like to roll to that dirty south, and we just like to ride out. And of course, as you get bigger and you grow, you evolve. And like my skating style, I try not to even let my skate style show when I'm in the booth. Like I try to make it very hard for people to be able to tell what type of style of skating I have or I love to do based on the music I play. I just try to keep that a secret.
That's beautiful because you're trying to make sure that all the styles are getting their fix, right?
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
It's like when you go to grandma's house. Grandma ain't gonna just cook for this cousin or
Right.
that cousin. No, she cooks for everybody.
That's
so,
good.
I try to make sure I cook up a little bit for cousin Pete. A little bit over here for Aunt Annie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Cook for everybody.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's pretty much my method to the madness.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome method. Yo, and now being that you kind of have your feet in both worlds, the skate world, the DJing world, and the mixture. Okay, you've been in the game for a minute, right?
Yeah.
So where do you see the skate culture overall, I guess, going in the next 5 to 10 years? You can speak from any, because you're both part of Miami, you got ATL, or just in general, where do you see the skate culture going in the next 5 or 10 years?
I would say in general, I'll just speak broad. I was a little bit worried maybe like 3 to 4 years ago, because it seemed like numbers in a lot of the rinks were just kind of going down, and it seemed like a lot of skaters were just kind of losing interest. I don't know if they were getting too old, you know, just not interested anymore, but I would say it's definitely with the new resurgence, and I think if you go back to like the 1970s, Cher came out and got on skates and, you know, did her thing with disco skating, and then all of a sudden everybody was like, oh, it's dope to skate, so I want to skate, and it got big, disco roller skating, you know, and from that evolved the Empires, you know, the Bill Butler, all this greatness. It was always there, but it just kind of shined a light on it. You know what I mean? Bill Butler was always dope.
That's right.
It just took that celebrity, I think, to just shine a light on skating. So I think with now we got Usher, Jermaine Dupri, and even Rajon Rondo, a basketball player.
Yes.
You got DJ Funk Flex.
Got Bow Wow
skates, you know, and whether they're great, whether they're not so great, the fact that they putting on skates and out there rolling, and with social media being at an all-time plateau, I think it's all seeding into what we love, which is skating. So I think in the next 5 years, I think we're gonna be all right. I think we'll start to see more people grow into the culture, get into the culture, because skating is one of those things. It's kind of like a hate it or love it type thing in a lot of ways. You know, most people that do it, they either all the way love it, or either they try to do other things. So I think a lot more people gonna get bit with the skate bug like we got it. You know, me, it's a must. If I'm not DJing, I'm trying to skate. I'm trying to skate something. You know, I'm trying to be on. And if I'm not at a rink somewhere skating, I'm in my garage or I'm in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, let me practice my crazy leg. Let me practice my toe spins. Let me practice my, you know, my grapevine. Let me practice, you know, one leg, you know, my pivot. Anything I can do, you know, I just try to get it in where I can get it in. And I think we're gonna find more people doing that as, you know, people with bigger followings start to gravitate towards what we love, which is skating.
I love that. That's dope. Now, before we go, I have one more question. But before I ask you this question, I wanted to see if there's any social media tags that you would like to drop on Skate Nation so people can search you out, stay connected to you, and just continue to support this excellent work that you're doing.
Oh man, I think my favorite platform is Facebook and Snapchat, not Snapchat, Instagram.
Okay.
So Facebook, you know, facebook.com/DJ Miami, like the city, MIAMI. And then my Instagram is DJ Miami, like the city, Maestro, MYZTRO, Strong Arm. So it's DJ Miami, Maestro, Strong Arm. Follow me there. DM me, you know, message me. I'm real easy, you know. You hit me, I try to hit back. If I'm not hitting back, I'm probably DJing or skating.
That's what's up.
But just let me get my roll on, and then when I see the message, I usually try to get back. And I enjoy, you know, communicating with skaters. I enjoy communicating with just anybody that's genuine and organic. You know, it's easy.
Beautiful, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna ask you this next question. I hope that this next question isn't too personal, but we're gonna put it out here anyway. Okay. Now, DJ Miami, if you had to choose ATL or Roll Bounce.
ATL or Roll Bounce? Oh, it's ATL. ATL all day, baby. Peace up, A-Town down, man. That was an easy one. I mean, don't get it twisted. It's a skate nation out here.
Right.
But I mean, Atlanta has embraced me. You know, there's so many skaters from so many other places that have embraced me, but Atlanta truly has embraced me. Even before it got, you know, kind of cliche or popular to, you know, rock with DJ Miami or rock with me as a DJ or anything like that. There's so many skaters, I can't even name all the names, but just so many who stay messaging me, or when they see me talk to me, oh, Miami, you know, stick with it, we love what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing, and really just digested and made sure I ingested a lot of that ATL culture, a lot of that ATL spirit. So, of course, you know, I gotta rock with them. You got to.
That's what's up, my man. Thank you so much, DJ Miami.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. Yo, we just had the exclusive from DJ Miami. He's serving up all of the hits and all of the licks and keeping us grinding out here on the wood. Yo, this is where it goes down. Yo, definitely support this cat. He's one of the best to ever do it. Right here at Cascade, we're doing our thing, baby. H3 the Artist, Skate Nation TV, exclusive with DJ Miami.